everyone. So today we are going to do, like the title said, nothing but pumpkins. Now, one thing I want to clarify before we get started is this is going to be pumpkin color combinations, because I've had a ton of requests for color combinations for pumpkins ranging from the traditional orange to green to pink, teal, white. So hi, Mona. So I've had a lot of requests for color combinations specifically. So that's what we're going to focus on today is color combinations. If you want to get into more artistic, like, things are more advanced techniques, I can do a video about that later. But this is strictly going to be tons of color combos ranging from all different types of pumpkins. I printed out, quite a few of the worksheets just so we could see how many we do live stream. I'll take requests as well and fulfill as many as I can. And then I'm going to be writing them down. And then what I'll also be doing throughout this week, hi everyone coming in. What I'll also be doing throughout this week, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat, is I'll be finishing out the sheet for Prismacolor, and then I will be scanning it and putting it back on my Ko-fi, whatever shop, so that you guys have all the combos already written out. But if you do want to participate or color along during the live stream or during the replay, there's a link in the description below to this worksheet. It is free on my Ko-fi thing. You can donate if you want, but you don't have to. So you can grab it for free or pay a little extra. But yeah, that's just if you want to follow along. If you just want to write them down, that's fine too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with one of my favorite color combinations, and I'll zoom everybody in. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing today is just color combos. I'm not going to get into anything more advanced like working on realism or, some of these combos will be realistic, but what I mean by that is like realism is if you were like making or creating art here. I'm giving you combinations and then you do what you want to do with them. All right. But yeah, we'll do any kind. I know I have a couple of requests for some white pumpkins as well. So I'll try to get to those today. And then, like I said, whatever we don't get to on stream, I'm going to finish off camera, scan them all up, and put a whole package up on my shop, or it's not even a shop because it's my Ko-fi thing, but the whole purpose of that is then you can download the whole package with all the combos already done for you. And hi to everyone I missed possibly coming in. Okay, so let's get started because I want to try and get as many of these lovely sheets filled out as I can today. But let's get started with some orange variations. I'm going to start with one that I tend to go to like immediately. Now this is again in Prismacolor, so I'm just going to write down the PC number because that number doesn't change, whereas depending on how old your set is, you could have a variation. I mean, you'd have to have a pretty old set, but it's just easier than writing out the names. Now, if you don't have Prismacolor, don't worry. I will go back after the stream and link to Karen over at My Colorful Country Life because she has a conversion chart. And she can, you can look up the colors that I've done here and just find her converted color on her chart to do it in whatever brand you've got. Okay, so my favorite pumpkin combo that I tend to do all the time is PC944, which is terracotta, PC1032, which is pumpkin orange, and then PC918, which is orange, PC1002, which is yellowed orange, and then I add a touch of sunburst yellow, which is PC917. So I'll just color this in. I'll try to answer questions and whatnot, but also I'll show you kind of the technique I use. Now I go light to dark, so I'm starting with my darkest, which is the 944. And I tend to wiggle it into the grooves of the pumpkin. But again, I'm not doing, this video is not for creating more realistic advanced coloring. I can do a video on that later. I'm just trying to give you guys color combinations so that you can color your pumpkins for fall. So if I were to sit here and focus too much on the coloring technique, then we would be here forever. So you'll get a little bit of a technique glimpse, but keep in mind our big focus here is just to give you color combinations to get started on creating your own pumpkins. And then you can use any of these colors or color combos however you like. We're not going to worry too much about light source again today because I am trying to just give you some combos. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ones I like to use. And I am using my Nina 110-pound cardstock for all of these. You can use whatever works for you. All right. My little pumpkin orange is so sad. I didn't have a spare of this, so I had to go steal it from my daughter. She luckily has a set of Prismacolors because I was like, oh shoot, can't really do that. So now I'm taking the PC 1032. And the only reason I did them in like little pumpkin shapes is because I thought that would be more fun. Otherwise, I would have just had like a bar and been like, okay, here, we'll just blend these together. But I kind of wanted to give you an idea of where I put these colors for the most part, so you could at least see how I blend them together. I'm trying to get one done for fall leaves. I was actually going to record this video, and then I sat there thinking, gosh, you know what would make this easier as a live stream? Because one, then I would have people keeping me company while I sit here and color dozens of pumpkins. But two, I can like take any special requests. And yeah, so I was like, I'm going to save it for the live. Okay. And then I've got my PC 918. I do overlap with the colors because they tend to, like this one terracotta and pumpkin-y orange color tend to get a little funky. So this orange here helps brighten them up a little. I mean, there's so many realistic different ways to color pumpkins, from like green to white to tons of yellow and orange variations. But then also, you know, we'll do some fun ones like pinks and purples and all that for the fantasy pumpkins. And you'll have to let me know if the audio is okay. I did switch over to my new microphone, but I also have the heater going because it was like really cold up here. So hopefully that's not messing with anything. Okay, so PC 1002. There's a way to, I might have to angle my camera to keep my hand out of the way. We'll see. And again, I'm doing a little bit of overlapping here. Oh, thanks, Care Bear. I love super stickers. It's going to fund my coffee later. After coloring all these pumpkins, I'm going to get me a pumpkin spice latte. My daughter, I was like, after I'm done streaming, let's go get a pumpkin spice latte. Okay. All right, and then I have my PC 917, which is the last color, and it's quite yellow, so I'm just kind of filling in where I want some of these highlights to go. And then I kind of overlap here and there. You can make it as big or as little of a yellow section as you want. Ooh. Yes, venti. Venti with an extra shot, because, like, yeah, I need that much caffeine in my veins, right? Okay, so that's the usual combo that I often use. Sometimes I'll go back with my terracotta if I feel some areas aren't quite shaded enough, or I want them just to be a little bit more in depth. But again, like I said, I'm trying to belt out combos for you guys more than the technique itself. I have videos on my channel for coloring pumpkins. We're just here to give you ways or colors to use. But yeah, that's usually my go-to. So let's see. I'm gonna be pulling out. I wish I had a way to like just sprawl all my pencils out, but okay. So like I said, that one's my go-to. Another one I like to use, let's get the colors going. And I'll probably have to sharpen, but oh, thank you, Don. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to be pulling colors at random quite a bit as well, just so that there's some fun little varieties, but let's try this one because that's what's fun about it. I like to just pull colors and be like, yeah, that looks good. Have I used this one yet? No, let's grab that one. There will be a couple colors that repeat, but obviously that's just kind of the name of the game when you're coloring orange pumpkins. Let's see, I need my 1090. Where did you go? Okay, there's that one. All right. So the biggest part is I gotta remember to write them all down. So now we have PC945. This little guy is on its last leg. PC1032. PC1033. By the end of this, my handwriting will be so sloppy. PC1003. And then we have PC1090, which is a green. Okay. Let's see. Now we are going to do, I'm going to grab the PC945. We're going to create this combo. Now, one of these colors is green. I'm going to show you what I do with that. But it's good to get a few orange ones. That way, if like, say you only have the 72 count set, or say like in my case, I ran low on PC1032 earlier, you have alternative color combinations you can use. And that's really important to have in your arsenal. So yeah, we might be doing a couple orange pumpkins, but the point is to give you variations. So if you're out of a color, low on a color, don't even have the color, you have some options. Or if you're using a conversion chart and they don't have that particular color, you can try one of the combos that they do have in that conversion chart. Because I know like all those conversion charts, they don't have every single color perfectly matched. But this one, like terracotta, is a little bit more of a reddish brown. This is just a straight brown. Hi, Debbie. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little guy here. I do have my spare that my daughter graciously gave over from her Prisma set. This is PC1032. We did use that in the previous one. I think that's the only color that's repeating from the previous combo, though. All right. I need to find a pencil extender if I'm going to use this one, though. Otherwise, it's going to kill my hand. Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me get this up here. Okay, so I'm going to actually go in with the green next, which is the PC1090. I'm going to add little bits and bobs of green, because you know what? A pumpkin is not always solid orange. And even on areas where I already have some orange, I will go over it with a green because it adds like a nice shadow color. So it's kind of important to know where this green goes in this combination. So I use it to deepen up shadows, but I also use it as its own little color. And when it mixes with the pumpkin orange color, it creates this nice autumny brownish color. So it's really fun to add this in. And I just do it here and there, not too crazy. And like literally, I do not think about it when I'm putting these colors down. I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to throw green right there. And that's how I want you to think about it. All right. Let's see. Now we're on to PC1033. And this is going to be a totally different shade from the pumpkin next door to it, but that's the point. And we'll make a couple orange ones, and then we'll start veering off to other colors. I just want to give you guys a good solid number of orange ones to work with. Plus, when you're doing a coloring page, then you can use these combos on the same page. If, say, you want like a pile of orange pumpkins, you can use them, mix and match these combos so that none of your pumpkins look the same because they have different colors, but they're all still orange. It's kind of like the goal there. Yes, I will do a teal one. Hi, Erica. No worries, no worries. Steal my combos. Theft. Theft. You guys saw it. It's been witnessed. It is like literally online witnessed. PC1033. It's not really theft though when I'm giving it away for free. But like I said, I'll also be scanning these pages once I finish them. I'll throw them up on my Ko-fi. I never know what to call it. I'm just going to call it Ko-fi. That's what that's going to be, yeah. But I will get to a teal pumpkin, a pink pumpkin. I'll do a couple variations because I've had requests. Also for white pumpkins, I've had some requests. So don't you worry. Yeah, if you guys want this sheet and you want to practice along, there is a link in the description, and also Nightbot, wherever Nightbot ran off to, will also pop up and let you know what the sheet is. So I made the sheet and it's in my Ko-fi shop. It is free. You can pay a little extra. It's like one of those donate if you want, but otherwise it's free. Because I know not everyone can afford to buy them. But then that way you can do them along with me if you want. Totally up to you. Okay, so see how those are totally different, even though they're still in the orange-ish family. So, like, that's my point. I like to do quite a few variations of orange just because, well, there's so many different ways to do it. All right, so let's grab some more colors. And like I said, a few colors will overlap, but for the most part, you're getting like some variations here. Okay, and this one just has like some green mixed into it. It helps add a little bit of contrast as well, but it also enhances the orange and it actually creates a nice autumnal brown, if you will. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab my 943. I'm gonna have like a desk full of Prismas. It's gonna get all sorts of messy up in here very fast. Okay, I need my 118. All right. And then I need my 918. I don't think I pulled that one out yet. Oh, wait. That's 918. I need 118. Then 918. There we go. And I'm actually going to add some beiges to this one. I just need a good transitional color. I'm going to use that one. Maybe, no, actually I want my 942. I lied. 942. I did not want to sit down and prep and like pre-do all the combos because then I would have been like, yeah, this stream would not have happened. I've been like, no, I'm good. I don't feel like streaming now. Okay, 1012. Where'd you go? I know you're in here. Okay. All right. So for this combo, we are going to use PC 943, PC 118, PC 918, PC 942, and then we are going to do PC 1012. I may add a green to that. We'll see. Can I do this stem? Yeah, so basically, here's usually what I do for the stems. So, for example, this one, I have my terracotta color, 944. So I would actually just use that as like the base of my stem. And then I would usually take my darkest orange in that one, which is 1032. Add a little accent there. And then say, for example, I would grab like a darker brown. So like say this dark umber here. And that's really all I do. I don't like go crazy on the stems. I tend to mix and match colors, but often my stems are colored using colors from the pumpkin and like greens or browns that I'm already using on the page. I just don't go really nuts with the stem combos. I'm not going to do the stems for all of these. Like we're really focusing on the pumpkins because otherwise I'll have to keep pulling out like extra browns and greens and then it's going to just get all sorts of messy in here. I am going to maybe angle, we'll see. Okay. So for this one, PC 943. Like I said, I may add another color to this. Just haven't decided. Oh my gosh, by the end of this, though, I'm probably going to hate coloring pumpkins. So my goal of finishing Autumn Harvest might not happen. I'll be like, oh, pumpkin, ooh. Or it'll inspire me. I do know for a fact I probably won't color anything today. I have a diamond painting I'm just itching to work on. And then I also have to make like 40 batches of Snickerdoodle diamond painting wax. So it's a busy Sunday. All right. I'd much rather make 40 batches of snickerdoodle cookies, just FYI. Hi to everyone I missed coming in. Okay, so PC118. Again, I like to overlap my colors. Not only does it make your blending life easier, but it actually just helps bring the colors together and gives you a richer color combo than just making a line of each color. You should always overlap your previous color, even just a smidgy if you can. Okay. Should have made these pumpkins smaller, but I wanted to make them big enough so you guys could see them. Like, there's so much surface area. And the other thing to remember is, like, you can take these combos and still color the pumpkin however you want with the combo. You don't need to follow my technique per se. And you can even swap out colors. So you don't want this PC918 that we're using in your combo. My feelings won't be hurt. I'm just here to provide some ideas, that's all. And this color is a much brighter orange, but it's so pretty. And I will look up at the chat in just a minute. Sorry, I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you. It's just I'm trying to get as many pumpkins colored out as I can. Okay, so now I have my yellow ochre, which is PC942. I'm actually going over quite a bit with this one. Okay. And what I might do is, like, when we start to swap to different colors, I'll pull out a different sheet because I kind of want to keep the sheets similar in color families. We'll see. Okay, so now I've got Jasmine, PC1012. I'm just kind of using that to fill in a few highlight areas. All right. Now, if you want these colors to be like a lot more in depth, you can do more layers. I'm doing a single layer. I'm kind of pressing a little bit harder, and just doing the single layer dark to light, but that's because I want to get these done. But like, you can always go back over if you're more of a light-handed colorist. I just have a lot of pumpkins to color and not a lot of time to do it in. Yes, you can use any brand of pencil. Like I said, after the stream, I will remember to go ahead and add Karen over at My Colorful Country Life, her link to her conversion chart. And then that way you guys, for those of you who want to do a different brand of pencils and not Prisma, you can go ahead and just use her chart to find the color that matches the best. Hey, Shannon. All right. So now I'm going to grab a funky orange, if you will. PC105. Okay, where's my 944? Two. And I will be talking to myself a lot. Sorry, can't help it. Especially when I'm trying to like pick up my colors. 1033. 3, 4. I think I already have that one out. Do I? Nope, I don't. Oops. I have my like pigment liner separating the colors so I don't mess them up. Okay. And then what I need is my, which green was I going to add? I think we'll go with the 109. Okay. Yep, that one should work. Okay, I've got to sharpen just a couple of these. Apologies. I don't know how much of that mic picks up the sharpener, but just be thankful it's not my F-mat. It could be a lot worse. All right. Thank you, Erica, dear. Okay. So for this one, we are going to be using PC 1095, PC 944, PC 1032, oops, PC 1033, this is going to be a long one, by the way, PC 1034, and PC 109. The decorated black and white pumpkins. I probably have seen what you're talking about. I just can't picture it in my head right now. All right, so we're going to do PC 1095, which is black raspberry. I'm just going to add that bad boy in. This actually blends really nicely with oranges, believe it or not. It's like something that you would think is the most hideous color ever. It can be if you blend them wrong, I guess, but when you blend them just right, you're like, wow, that color should not work with an orange, but it does. It's one of those wacky ones. Okay. Then we're going to take our PC 944. I am overlapping the black raspberry a little bit in some parts. Other parts I'm not even touching it. You do you on how you want to blend this out. And then do let me know by either liking the video or leaving a comment after the stream if you like live color combo videos. Because, you know, they're a lot easier for me to do live than just sit here all by my lonesome creating color combinations. The only difference is this isn't like pre-planned out. So I may like download it and edit it and make like a version that's just like silent or something for those who don't want to rewatch this. I don't know why my chapters keep saying these weird things. Decompression stretch. All right, PC 1032. I'm not going to use a ton of this one. I'm going to add it here and there. That is so weird. I'm going to have to like go in because I mean, there's nothing even in my channel. I wonder if it's something with StreamYard. I wonder if StreamYard's doing it. I don't know. What's also weird is I have not seen Nightbot say a single word. Has anyone seen Nightbot? All right, PC 1033. because I haven't seen Nightbot go off. Yeah. If it doesn't, oh well. All it's telling you is where to get this sheet, but you can find that in the description as well. So Nightbot will not bother us as much today because there's just not a lot I gave him to say. I'm pressing a little harder, but hey, if you can get it done in one layer, why not, right? Okay, before I add in my lightest color, I'm actually going to take the PC 109. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about, I added pencils. The Prismacolor 150 set on, whatchamacallit, Amazon has a 20% off coupon right now. So that's like a really good deal. So if you need some Prismas, like go use that coupon. So I'm going to toss this green in here. Like I said, it's PC 109. I did forget about that because when I was linking to it this morning, I was like, ooh, 20% off. Like that's even tempting for me to buy another 150 set at that price. But I'm kind of finally at that point where I can restock open stock. But I forgot to order pumpkin orange. So like I said, I had to steal my daughter's. Okay. Okay, so now the last one, PC 1034. Yeah, I can't really do color combos strictly on someone else's artwork. Like I need to do worksheets like this where I draw a little line art and do this so I can distribute the worksheets. I couldn't like take Teresa Goodridge's work. Well, she would probably give me permission to print a worksheet, but because Mariola Budek has given me permission to do a worksheet for hair. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't just like sit there in a coloring book and do combos. That's, I mean, basically at that point we'd be doing a color along. Like I need like a single object, and that's what I'm giving you combos for. However, I will be doing a full thing of color combinations, starting with yellows, green, oranges, red, and creating blends. Those will be releasing on top of just doing like these special ones where like this one's pumpkin and stuff. I laughed because Karen over at My Colorful Country Life started that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I already had this in the works. The pumpkins was going live on Sunday, so we're totally going to be both doing combo series. Just FYI. All right, so this one has a lot more green and brown in it and kind of gives it like a fun little rustic look. From far away, it looks kind of funky, but yeah, up close. See, it's just like a little bit more fun and rustic. So, all right. Now, let me see here. I am going to do one that is more yellowish. Yes, I will get to other colors. Don't worry. I said at the beginning I'll do like purple and whatnot. I'm just giving you guys some orange ones right now just to start. But don't worry, I'll get to other colors. And then whatever I don't get to today, I will literally be sitting down by myself, creating a ton of combos, and I'll scan the entire package and upload it. Okay, so I want to do a little bit more of a yellowy one. The wet links are not going to paper. I'm confused. Yeah, my son is better. Yes, he's doing a lot better. He actually got released to go to school, which is good for his sanity and mine. Okay, so I'm gonna want this one. Then I want And then I want to dive into where is that color? It ran away. That's where it's going to get messy, is with all these colors. I'm going to get into ones that are a little bit more yellow. Okay, and then, so what color was that one? 1003. Nope, I changed my mind. I want this one. 940, I got to pull out. And then I need my cream. Okay. This one, I might need to sharpen just a couple things. I'm just confused because I only have a pencil link in Nightbot. So I don't know what pencil and marker links. You're saying the links in my description are going to paper? Okay, so the next combo is going to be PC118, PC1033. Hi, Marcy. PC1034. PC940. PC914, and then I need a, where's my apple green? Apple green. And then we'll do PC912. Oops. The Prisma link goes to Prisma. Okay. So it's working, right? Just making sure. I'm kind of getting confused, but I tested them this morning. All right. So we're going to start with our PC118. And this is actually going to be our darkest color for this one. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, in the description, I have the link that goes to the sheet. I don't think I put Prismas in there yet. But at the bottom of my description, it talks about the papers I commonly use, which, if you want to know what paper I printed this on, is in there. Hi, Carol. Okay, now we're taking PC1033. I do need to add the Prismacolor link to the description, but I honestly looked that up way late this morning. So I'm just kind of putting this one together here. Excuse me. And after this one, I'll switch to a different color because I can tell you all are getting antsy for other colors. And I can always do the rest of the orange ones off like a little live stream or come back to them. Okay. Now we're on PC1034. Like I said, this is going to be a much lighter one. It'll actually have some hints of green in it too. Nothing crazy. Okay. All right, so we've got PC940. It's going to have like, this will be more neutral than having like the traditional bright orange and yellows. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to take PC912. Hi, Tanya. And anyone I missed. So this is the apple green. I'm just going to kind of add it here and there. A little green tinge to certain areas. And you can convert these combos to polychromos and all that, so you don't have to use Prisma. I just want to use Prisma. I got my likes, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I want to use Prisma. All right, and then we're going to take PC914, which is cream, and that's just going to be kind of right here in the middle. Getting some highlights out of the way. Also, if you don't color dark to light, just do this totally in the opposite direction that I did, and you'll be fine. The color combo will come out the same. I'm going to take more PC912 and just add a little more green. Kind of like my underdeveloped pumpkin or something. I don't know. Okay. So that is our greenish lighter color. I'm going to hold them up to the screen because like from down here, you can't really see the colors as well as you can when I lift it up, but that's what that one turns out as. So I'm going to grab a new sheet. We can come back to oranges, of course, but I'm going to grab another sheet just so I can do a few different kind of color families. So let's do a couple green pumpkins real quick. All right, green pumpkins. If I was smart, I would put all these away so I didn't have a desk full of chaos, but oh well. All right, I know this one's out somewhere. I thought it was. I guess it's not. Okay. I need 911. I think that's this one. Yep, there it is. Bye, Elise. Thanks for joining. Okay, and then I'm going to need my 1005. I'm going to have to hold. This is probably good that I take all of my pencils out, though, because they actually needed a major like redo on how they've been organized. So this could be a good thing. Now I'm going to add in some oranges. So let's grab 942, which I believe is already out. Yep, it is. And then 1012, I know you're out somewhere. Okay. So we have PC 947, PC 911, PC 1005, PC 942, and PC 1012. All right, I think I just need to sharpen this one. Okay. So this is going to be a green pumpkin. Oops, I need to sharpen that one. Okay. So I'm going in with a PC 947, but I'm not going to use a ton of it because it's literally just there. Like, it'll be my shadow color. And depending on how heavy you push with like Prismacolors, because they are opaque, you may have to come back and do this like brown again. It just depends on your pressure. Okay, so now I have my PC 911, which is also olive green. Okay. I might actually break out a slightly darker green, but I'll wait till I finish the combo just to see. Okay. Let's see, where'd it go? All right, now I'm going to grab my lime peel because I love lime peel. Yeah, olive greens and then lime peel get used a lot by me in the fall. Like every leaf has lime peel in it. I'm like, I don't know, looks good. It's just too pretty. It's one of those unique colors too. I don't know. Like there's companies that have something slightly similar to lime peel, but just not quite the lime peel from Prisma. Okay. All right, so now we've got PC 942. Now this one is a yellowish orange, and I am going to kind of overlap some of the olivey greens with it. Don't go too heavy over your lime peel though, because it will definitely take it over. But like there's a few instances where you could go over the lime peel. It's a very bright color. So like right here, I'll go over the lime peel a little bit. And then I'll drop down and get like some of this darker green and overlap it a little. because it also helps kind of brown it out. But I don't want to look, or I don't want to lose that look of the lime peel itself. Yes, you definitely should use lime peel. It's such a fun color. It looks so hideous on the swatch, but it's a really pretty color. Okay, and then PC1012 is my last color. This one I'm kind of just throwing into anywhere I had some white space. You can also go over your lime peel with this one because it's not so orangey. And it'll kind of help add a little tinge. I'm going to add a little up here. So yeah, so this is one of our green combos. Now, like if the brown is too overpowering, just go back in with your olive green and kind of go over it and blend it out. Like I said, I'm doing these in one layer. So like I might go back in and kind of soften up, but really it actually doesn't look bad to me. So, but if you want it softened, that's what you would want to do. Okay, so now we're going to do like a green, but with more of an orangey finish, if you will. So let me take a drink of water. And I will I'll probably do some white ones next, maybe. We'll see. Okay. All right. So I need to get out. Where is it? It's like you know you have a color out already on your desk, or you think you do. Where is 908? I swear I pulled that one out already. But I don't see it, so it's got to be over here somewhere. That is so... Oh, there it is. I never pulled it out. Okay. So got that one. I need to... Yeah, I mean, so for me to do color combos with it reflecting things against it, I would need to... That would have to be like a different lesson because I'm just giving you guys color combos. But really, if you have a white pumpkin isn't necessarily going to reflect per se. I mean, pumpkins don't like reflect colors. They're not a reflecting object, but you could just take a lighter version of whatever color is next to it and kind of gently add it on. Okay, so 908. I lost my train of thought, but it's okay. Okay, so I want that one. And then, like I said, I want to get a little bit more orangey. So we're gonna grab, where's that one? There it is. Oops, come back here. 033. Debating if I should make it more orangey or yellow. Yeah, I think it will. 1032 918. Okay, so this is a combo you'll have to be really careful with because if you mix your colors, you're gonna make a really ugly brown. So just FYI. So just be aware of what you're putting down. So PC 908. PC 911, PC1032, PC918, and then PC1003. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my PC908. Okay. All right, so after I do this green one, I'll swap sheets and do like a couple white ones. And then I know there was some requests for purple and blue, maybe, or teal. There was some requests for teal. And you can color a pumpkin really in any color. Just go to town. Make it whatever you want. Turn it into candy corn. Okay, PC 911. We have not even like carved pumpkins. Oh man, we're so behind. I really don't like to carve pumpkins. I like to take the seeds out and make snacks, like roast them and make dessert pumpkin seeds and then like savory ones. But I really don't like to carve pumpkins. I like to paint them. But yeah, I do like to scoop the seeds out so I can make something from those. But my kids love carving them. I'm like, I just want to paint it. I want like mixed media all over my pumpkin. That's what I want to do. So that's what I do every year. Everyone else is like carving it, and I'm sitting there like with paints and mixed media and a glue gun. I'm like, yep, that's what I wanted to make. Hi, Sue. Okay, so PC 1032. Now this is a darker orange, so I pull it into some of my dark green areas to kind of create a little bit of a brownish tinge. And then I'll also put it like on its own here and there. Oops, went out of the lines, but that's what I get for making a small little section up there. I'm gonna just add a little there. Okay. Let's see, now I'm going to grab PC918. Never carved a pumpkin. I mean, I had to as a kid because that was what they made us do, but I was like, can I just draw on it? I was that kid. So I'm not using this everywhere. I'm just kind of using this here and there. I'm going to go over that green a little bit with it. I don't know. Like, and what's funny is like, I mean, the grossest part of, carving a pumpkin is taking out the seeds and all the guts, but I like that part because I like the seeds, but I just don't feel like carving it after. Okay, PC 1003. Okay. And this one, like, I'm kind of bringing this yellowish orange onto some of the green, but not all of it. Okay. So yes, there is another green pumpkin. It's kind of like one of those half ready to go, half not pumpkins, you know. I mean, if I had my choice, I would color orange pumpkins all day long. Plus, I really like this color combo. But let's see. Purple pumpkin and a pink pumpkin. Okay, let's see. Let's do a purple pumpkin. Now, are you looking for a more, well, you know, there's not really a realistic purple pumpkin out there, but let's see. I'll do like a darker one and then a lighter one. Okay. So we'll do, I want to mix some orange in there. That could get ugly. Or it won't. We'll find out. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one. 0 or 1 3 9 3 2. What's very interesting is a bunch of my pencils are not in order for some reason. Okay, so we got 932 1008 956. And then I'm going to bring in 4. I'm not going to use any of the 2 new colors just in case people don't have those yet. But, I mean, they would be cute, but yeah, I know not everyone has those. All right, I think I'm going to grab my cream. Okay. So, this is going to be like kind of a, just a, I don't know, fantasy pumpkin. PC. 932. PC 1008. PC 956. PC 934. And I'm debating if I want to actually, let me see, 934. No, I don't think I like that color combo. So yeah, we'll stick to this one for now. I'll do it on the next one. PC 914. Okay. So we'll do our little fantasy purple pumpkin. So this is PC 132. Now I'm going to make this one like all purple. So just FYI. No orange or anything mixed in there. Okay. This little guy, I'm going to have to buddy tape to its replacement soon. All right, I'm going to leave that part there. All right, now I'm grabbing, let's see, PC932. These are similar, but not quite. Purple pumpkins. My favorite colors for Halloween are black and purple and white, so I could totally like have purple pumpkins on my porch. But I couldn't find any, so I have like those rustic steel ones with bronze leaves. I'm like, that's my colors. Okay, we've got our PC1008. Okay. Now we have PC956. I use this one a little sparingly. I just kind of want to hit a few spots with this one. Not a ton though. If anything, I'm almost using it like a blender for all the other purples. I don't know about you guys, but like all of a sudden I'm in like super Christmas spirit, which is dumb because Halloween hasn't even happened. But like I've got Christmas songs in my head. I don't know. Maybe it's because like I'm planning ahead on Etsy, and so that's why I'm like, oh, fall is over now. All right, PC934. It's just the weirdest thing. So I'm going up and over with this one because I want to have like these little specks of this purpley pink color. But like when I went to Starbucks the other day, I actually ordered a white peppermint mocha, which I never order until like it's actually on the menu. You can get it year round, but you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure my pumpkin spice latte felt very betrayed at the moment. It was like, what the heck? Okay. This is like our goth pumpkin. All right, and then we're just taking cream, PC914. Going back up and over. I'm getting the white spots, but I'm also like dragging it all around a little bit here. Yeah, I gotta say, the one Prismacolor that's always dusty is PC132. I have not found a non-dusty version of that one. So it always leaves a ton of dust on my desk. So here's the purple pumpkin. Got little purples. Hi, Thomas. Yes, remember, guys, like chat moves really fast. I can't always say hi to everyone. That's why I usually say hi to anyone I missed, because otherwise I just lose track. Okay. Let's do let's do a fun pink one. I'll keep the purples and pinks on the same page, I think. Let's do a fun little purple one. Not purple. I said pink. That's what I meant. 1009. I'm literally rolling out every color I own. No, I lied. I don't want. Do I want that color? Yeah, I do. I do. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. 995. I think I want to go. We're gonna make like a bright pink. Bright pink and like all up in your face. It'll be like Barbie pumpkin. 928. Now, speaking of Barbie, my son for Halloween is dressing as Barbie. Him and his friends. Apparently that's what boys do. And it's really funny because they went to a party last night, and so I had to, sorry for the noise, I had to do a like temporary hair color on them, and they were all dressed in bright neon pink. It's like the most ridiculous thing ever, but they want to do it. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's try this little fun pink combo. And we can also do a lighter pink too if you guys want. So PC1009, PC995, PC993, PC928. And yes, my combos are a lot of colors. PC914. I'll try to make some that are like 3 color combos. So people are like, I don't want to take out 8 pencils. All right. PC1009. I'm just going to use this one very gingerly. I don't want too much of this one up in here. Hi, Katrina. Yeah, I mean, that's how I look at it, right? I mean, why use 3 when I can use 7? I mean, is that wrong? It's with hair combos, I'm starting to like add even more and more, and I'm like, yeah, no one's gonna want this combo as I'm like 12 pencils deep, but it looks so cool. Or I had a request the other day to do a rainbow ombre, and I was like, okay, but you realize that's gonna be like 30 something pencils on my end because I can't do a hair combo with under 5 unless I'm like really, really trying hard. And even then I'll be like, no, it needs one more. So yeah, it's just hard for me. What can I say? All right, so PC 995. I like lots of pencils. That'd be kind of a fun challenge. Can I create pumpkin combos using at least once every pencil in my Prisma set? I could totally do that. Not on today's live stream, but maybe as I'm sitting there finishing all these charts for you guys, maybe I'll see if I can get all the colors in there. Okay. It's pink. Yes, actually, I am going to use the French grays and the white pumpkins. So, haha. You will actually see French gray pumpkin. Because you can't just make a white pumpkin. It needs some sort of color to carry on with the white. Like, I mean, you could technically just throw out, white, but yeah, when I get to the white pumpkins, there will be grays and greens, and blues. You guys will see. Because I had a lot of requests for white pumpkins. Oh, skin. Yeah, skin. I can't keep. I mean, even my like super basic skin combo still has 5. But then I end up adding more colors because I don't like the way it turns out. But yeah, with hair especially, I'm just like, it needs a golden undertone, so I need to pull this color out. I need to do this. It's a rabbit hole. It's gonna be pretty and pink. I do love how Prismas just glide on the paper though. Like, no effort. It's like, what? You want me to blend? Okay. I'm working on a page right now with Pablo's, and those are not the same. They're like, what? You want me to blend? Okay, we'll do 12 layers. Then it makes me miss my Prismas. So now I'm on to the PC928. Okay. I think on the next one, I'll do a light pink with some green in it. It'll be fun. Am overlapping a little on this one. Okay. I'm not going to slow down the chat. If I slow down the chat, then what I say versus what you guys type will be significantly different, and it'll throw off the entire live stream experience. I'll basically be talking to myself and then answering questions from something I said a while ago. So unfortunately, I'm not going to slow down the chat. I'm sorry if anyone needs that. I can't, because it kind of throws off the entire rhythm and point of a live stream. Because then I'm really not live chatting with you at that point. I'm live catching up and or you're catching up. Like, we're not even on the same conversation. Okay. So there's our purple pumpkin. Not purple, I'm sorry. This is our pink pumpkin. Pink pumpkin. I am, though, while I was coloring this, decided I wanted to do a light pink with some green. So we're going to do that. Let me just get the colors out. So, I need my 929. Okay. Okay, and then I need to go back over my greens. One, two, yeah. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. I'll make it work. Okay. And then let's see. I'm debating if I want that color or not, but I think I'll leave it out of this one. Okay. So we're gonna do a light pink one. So this one's gonna have PC928 I lied. PC929 goes first. Good thing I didn't write that. All right. So, and then PC928. And then we have PC120, PC1089, and then we're going to have PC914. Okay, but I do need to sharpen a couple of these. Actually, it's a good thing I'm breaking out some of these colors because we'll actually need them for the white pumpkins. So they'll already be out. Okay. So let's do this one, and then we'll move on to some white pumpkins. We'll bounce around as much as I can and fill in as much as I can. So I'm going to use PC929, which is not that color that's in my hand. Okay, PC929. And like I said, this is going to be a light pink and green pumpkin. And hello to everyone I missed that's come in. I saw some people say hi. I just didn't get a chance to look at the names. Hi. Okay. All right, so now we got PC928. I'm just going to put that very lightly up here because I want some green up here. What would I use for a black pumpkin? I will make a black pumpkin so I can show you. Someone remind me because I'm going to do white pumpkins next, so I'm going to need to be reminded. And then I'll also be fishing through a sea of Prismacolors. But this is good because all my Prismas got out of order and I need to put them back in order. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm basically forcing myself to reorganize my Prismas in their case. Okay. Probably come back with this color, but I want to get some of my green down first. Okay, so next I'm going to take the PC120. Very lightly touch that up there. I'm going to bring this in on here. You can overlap this color on some of your green or your pinks. Just be really careful about it. Don't go too crazy because it will change up the color, but okay. Now I'm going to take PC1089. It's kind of a fun little color. This is actually a combo I use on flowers a lot. Just fun fact. So I honestly have never used it on a pumpkin, but it's a color combo I use a lot. So there you go. Typically on roses and tulips but it works for pumpkins, apparently. Okay. Then I'm going to take my PC914. Right. Brush that off real quick so I can see. All right, I need to take a drink of water. I'm going to add a little bit more pink into it though. So I'm going to go back to my 928, which is the second color. Just really softly add a little bit more pink. Okay. I feel like I need a little bit more pink in the center of this one. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Okay. So yeah, here is our pinkish, greenish one. So that's another pink option. So let me switch over to another sheet and we'll do a couple white ones real quick. I'm trying my best to get them all in. Now, whatever I don't get in live, like I said, I will be filling out all these sheets and scanning them. And then you guys can always use that, whatchamacallit, when you go to do your own pumpkins. Okay. So that one. That one. All right. Since I already have these colors out, I am going to use them. I'm just trying to find one color that seems to have ran off. Where would you have run off to? That's the question of the day, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so we are going to make some white pumpkins, but not necessarily white. Because like I said, gotta have something in there. So that's why I said this was good that I pulled this out, because this is a pretty easy one to do. So PC120, PC1089, PC289, PC914, and then of course PC938, which is the actual color white. Oh, thanks, Valerie. Okay, so for this one, we will be taking PC120, but very lightly, because we want a white pumpkin, not a green pumpkin. As you can see, I think I've done like how many combos in like an hour and a half. It takes a while to PC1089 really come up with or create these, but That's why whatever we don't get to on stream, I'll go ahead and keep plugging away. So after the stream, if for some reason a color you wanted wasn't done, just leave a comment. Comments don't open until the stream is over. But just, yeah, leave a comment and I'll make sure to include it in the final printable. Okay, now we're taking PC 289. Very hyper focused on this pumpkin for some reason. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take cream. Now cream is yellowish, but it helps give that feeling of white. But I'm not coloring the entire pumpkin in that. So I'm just kind of adding it here and there, mixing it a little bit with the green so they blend out. And then if you want less green, you can do less of the green or just axe the PC 120. I like a little tinge more of the green in there personally, but it's all like, it's personal preference. So if you don't want this much green, then cut the PC 120, but leave the other colors because you need something to create that depth. Otherwise, you're just going to have a big old flat surface here. Flat, fat pumpkin. Okay. Now we are going to take our white and make sure it's clean and use it to blend the entire pumpkin. So it'll be our blender. It'll help nice, like, dole out some of the colors that you've already put down. Yep, looking good, looking good. I have a few white combos, so I'll show you, we'll work on those for a minute. Because there's a few ways to do white, and I want to show you guys as much as I can. This one is a personal favorite of mine. And let me tell you why. So see just that very small hint of green in there? Okay, when you're doing a pumpkin scene or any sort of fall scene with a white pumpkin, it is going to be typically around some sort of greenery or sitting on grass or got fall leaves going all about it. So this combo here tends to blend nicely in a fall scene. So it's one I use a lot when I'm doing white pumpkins. Do you have to use it? No, just letting you know. That's why. All right, so let me show you another one, using the French Gray 1072. Gosh, I wish I had a French accent. Life would be so much more fun. 1069. Where are you? Oh, there you are. All right. I need okay. Got that one ready to go. But yeah, the light green one is one of my favorites, but also I have a blue one that is one that I really enjoy as well. So I'll get that one out next. But first we're going to do this one with the French grays. So you'll need PC1072, PC1069, PC1068, and then you'll still need your white, which is 938. I think we're good. Okay. This one you need to be careful with. So we're not using like the darkest of the French grays, but PC1072 is pretty dark. So this is literally there just to add, you know, the folds of your pumpkin, because obviously a pumpkin's not flat. It's got its little lumps. So that's literally what it's there for. And you're not going to like press hard. You're just adding it in there to define those areas, and that's it. Excuse me. So like this big fat piece of pumpkin here, like this is actually on top of these folds. So I wouldn't be putting anything inside of it, but I would be putting it around it because it's obviously going to create a little bit of a shadow behind that part of it. Does that make sense? You gotta be really like gingerly with this one. Less is more. You can always add more later if you don't feel like the shading is there. But like this is literally just to add those cute little folds of the pumpkin, and that's it. That's all it does. Because it is a dark color. Like the pieces near the back would have a tiny bit more, but I don't need it to have a lot. And then of course you could add like a little bit here and there for like the little dimples that are on the pumpkin, because a pumpkin isn't just like a flat surface when it circles around. It has little dimples and stuff. So like say I want like a deeper, like I want to show that there's like a dimple right there. I'm going to add some of my French gray. So I mean, play around with it, you know, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're on our PC1069, and I'm basically going to follow where I had put some of my shadows and just gently pull them out, but also add, you know, kind of those little dimples and ripples. Ripples is the word I was looking for, to the pumpkin. But this will also help me with this piece here that's getting like full light, so that I can create a little bit of depth in it. Okay, get that one here. You know, a little dimple on that one too. Yeah, all right. So now we're going to take our PC1068, which is super light, but it's not white. So it's this one right here, okay? On my fancy chart, this is actually, I think I did it on a live stream. No, I did a private video, but Mystic Sparkle Wings, I use a lot of her charts. She came out with one that's just like, you know, Copic style for Prismas. It's excellent. So again, I'm just going to use this to build up on my shadow areas. It's kind of similar to where I was using the cream, just to add that little extra, because I can't just slap down white right now. Well, I could, but it won't give me the color I want. Okay. Ugh. And what's stuck in my head right now is that I'm a Barbie Girl song, because I was singing it to my son and his friend when we were dyeing their hair last night. And yeah, apparently I woke up with it in my head. So there you go. All right, so now we're going to take our white, the PC938, and just like we did on the other one, we are going to use that as our blender. So just all over your cute little pumpkin to blend all those colors. The paper I use is in my description. So in the description, you'll see a link to all of the papers I use. I like now just have that as a template. And it is the Nina 110 pound cardstock link in there. So that's the one I'm using for this. And that's the one I use for all pencil printables. But yeah, I started putting that in there because I would always have to go back and respond to comments later. And I'm like, I should just throw this in the description. Make it so much easier. It's a faster process, if you will. Okay. So, see this one, come on, light, is not going to have as much as the, the green and words. The green and whatchamacallit, cream. But this one is just a really, really light gray, like so light that you can't even really see it. But that's the point. So that's the French gray one. So I'll give you one more white one. This one's going to be using a few different colors. A few different light colors. So hang on, let me swap a few things out. So we're going to need that one. We're going to need that one. 1086. Where are you? There you are. I know there was another color. Oh, yeah, it's where is it? There it is. Okay, 1103. Okay, now my pencils are all over the place, so this might take a second while I try to find this one color. Oh, it's 1102. That's going to be too dark. Must be 1103. Where the heck are you? I have a pencil that went rogue. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let me sharpen these up. It might just go out of focus like for literally a blip when I'm holding it up to the camera, but it autofocuses. So if it's constantly out of focus, then you might want to come back or leave and come back or check your video settings just in case. But yeah, like I know when I lift it up to the camera, PC1103, sometimes it takes a second to focus back in, but nothing crazy. PC1086. PC1089. PC914. And PC938. Okay. So for the 1103, you're going to use that one, like I said, kind of with a French gray, super lightly. It will lighten up, when you go back over it with a white Prisma, but not a lot. So use it sparingly. Okay. It's so hard for me because I usually press really hard with my pencils, so I have to use light pressure here. And I'm like, it's not my thing. Okay. Now we're going to take our PC 1086. This one, I'm going to overlap it with the blue that's on there, but I'm also going to kind of just put it in some random spots. Okay. All right, now we're going to take PC 1089. Same thing, just kind of adding it here and there. Okay. All right, so now we have our PC 914, which is the cream. And I'm just going to, similar to the other colors, just kind of add it in. I'm leaving most of the center for the white, but again, the white is going to also act as a blender, so I'm not going to stress too much if I cover up some of the center. I'm just kind of lightly putting this down. Okay. All right, and then I'm just going to take my white, and again, like the other two, I'm going to use it as a blender, so like that blue will tone down a lot. At least with a Prisma white. Ooh, broke off the tip of that one. Not all white pencils are as opaque, so if you're using a different brand, just keep that in mind. You might have to do even lighter layers, or just grab a Prisma white or a drawing pencil white, like the Chinese white, or a Holbein white for this part, just because you want something really opaque. Because it just kind of helps lighten out and pastel all your colors. Okay. All right, so see, this one here has just like touches of a light blue, some green, some cream. This is kind of like our grayscale pumpkin almost. This is honestly the one I prefer to use anytime I'm making a white pumpkin, is this one, because it has those really light greens and just tends to look better. I'll take pictures also after the stream, so you guys can actually see these better, because I know sometimes on the streaming quality. But let's do real quick. I know I saw teal, so let me grab a different sheet and I'll make a teal pumpkin. Ooh, so many pencils. Okay. How teal do I want it to be? Okay. Don't mind me tugging myself as I decide on colors, but I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go more of a We'll see if I like this. 5, 2. I'm gonna need a blue that works with that one. I'm gonna say 1086 actually would work really well. Okay. And I think, yep, let's grab, where'd that go? And I need just one more dark color. Where is it? I think I'm gonna use, don't necessarily know if I like this choice, but we're going to see if it works out. I can't remember if I pulled this pencil yet. Nope, I haven't. All right. Okay, so I just need to sharpen like one pencil. Okay, so we are going to use for this one PC901, PC105, PC905, what the heck color is this? My number has rubbed off. PC992, PC1086, and then PC914. Okay, so we'll start with our indigo blue, which is PC901. I know it's not a tealish color on its own, but it's a very, very pretty shadow color for teals, in my opinion. I feel like I have to throw that out after any statement I make. In my opinion. Just so I don't get a comment that I'm wrong. I prefer this as my shadow color. There, that's how I'm going to put it. You do you, boo. Okay. Now we got PC105. I am overlapping that shadow color. It'll make it dark in some areas and dark, not so dark where it's not. And by the way, this is a very opaque color in particular, so just be cautious with it. Okay, let's see. And then we are going to take PC 905. Wow, that frog does not want to leave my throat, does it? I woke up with a scratchy throat. Not like I'm sick, just like bad sleep. So I think that's what it is. Okay, now PC 992. I actually will flick pumpkins for if I want a realistic look. so so don't count that out yet. That's what, but like I said, I'm doing color combos today, but if you want like a lesson on how I make more realistic pumpkins and apples, guess what? I'm flicking all the colors in. So sorry. Lots of flicking. If I'm, especially with apples, oh my gosh, I like sit there and flick like 20 colors in, but then it makes it look real. I need to make myself a t-shirt, like I'm the flicker, and just see what people say. All right, PC 1086. I'm sort of taking this over a lot of the colors to blend it out, but not everywhere. And that's because I still have one more color to put in. Okay, and then I just take PC 914 and fill in the white space. You could also just fill in the white space with your PC 1086, but the teal or the cream on top of the teal really looks nice and adds just that little bump of extra color, in my opinion. So like I said, you could make the 1086 your color, but I feel the cream looks better. And then I am going to go through real quick and just touch up a little bit with my indigo. Just a few areas where I feel like it kind of lost a little. Because like I said, that PC 105 is a really opaque color. They went all out with that one. Okay, so that's our teal pumpkin. Of course, you know, if you're going or coloring these in your pages, you have to remember where your light source is. I'm doing all of the combos with the light source just right there in front. So just keep that in mind. You need to adjust based on wherever yours is. But yeah, like all these color combos, I'm doing that just for consistency's sake. So real fast, let me find my thing here. I've got Prismas galore on my desk now. Holy shamoly. Okay, is this not working? I had to unplug my mouse, so now my computer is just like all rebellious. There we go. Okay. So, pumpkin-wise, we've got, so we've done a teal one, and I'll probably fill out the rest of this sheet with teal-ish colors. We did these white ones. I know from afar you can't even tell. Are they white? I don't know. We've got some purple and pink pumpkins here. I feel like I zoomed out way too far. So I'm gonna finish this sheet up with like purples and pinks for sure. Let me zoom back in a little. It's not like I fill out the whole sheet there. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this whole sheet I'll be filling out with more purples and pinks. And then we had started some green ones here. I think the green ones, like green tend to be one of my favorites aside from orange, but that's because, I don't know, just I'm going for the more realistic thing, I guess. And then I do have already these orange ones, but I actually will probably end up with 2 or 3 pages of orange on their own. And that's just simply because I have a lot of orange combos. So ranging from like orangey to more yellow green to more on the brown scale. So yeah, I mean, obviously lots and lots of pumpkins to color up. But like I said, if I didn't get to something today, just leave it in the comments below, because I do have all my other sheets already printed out. I don't even know how many I printed, a lot. So I can tackle like the blues. I will be making more greens, more pinks. I know someone said black. I don't have time to get to that today, unfortunately, because I'm already at my 2-hour mark, but I will have a full sheet done of the black and gray pumpkins as well. And then I might do a more advanced pumpkin page for some of you guys, adding in the lumps that are on the pumpkins. So I might do one full page with combos for the more advanced ones, but really any of these combos can be used to create those, but then at least you'll have some idea. But yeah, it takes a while to create a bunch of combos. The teal one's your favorite. I like the teal. Actually, I'd say my favorites, I like this one here because I really do like this color combo. I like this little cute pink one. And then I really like this. I like this green one, but we're all so different. So I'm going to keep plugging away at my bajillions of sheets. Just make sure you grab the sheet if you want to color along, and then keep an eye out for this week when I publish or put up on my Ko-fi all of them in Prismacolor. So I'll make as many as I can. But thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good Sunday. And yeah, let me know in the comments below any colors I didn't get to today or colors you want to see. Please be specific if there's something specific you want. Like don't just say orange, you know, because that, or if you just say more orange, then I'll know you just want more orange, but at least give me some direction. And then yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks everyone, have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye now.